Hi, this is Kimberly, and I would like to welcome you back to my channel, Bookkeeping Journey, where I share my journey towards becoming a full-time bookkeeper and also the knowledge that I have gained along the way. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make payments directly to customers from a QuickBooks. So how you can set up the same way how you set up your bank for bill payment. I am going to show you how you can set up your QuickBooks Online to make payments directly from a QuickBooks. Also show you how to pay a bunch of vendors with one payment. So I'm going to also show you how to make the individual payments to your vendors, and yeah, so let's get into it. But before we go on, I would like to ask you to subscribe to the channel, press that notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. First, where we're going to go, we are not going to go into my favorite button as yet. We're going to go into expenses. Right, so we're in the expenses tab, and so I want to come in here and I want to be able to see all of my bills that I need to pay, and also I want to pay them as well. So I can click this filter button, the down arrow, and you go to type, click down on all transactions and select bill. The status we're going to click is open, and I have it for the last 365 days. But you can also set the date here. So if you're in a specific month and you just want the bills for that month, you just put in the dates here. If you want to select a payee, you can do that from here, but we want to see all the bills that we have to pay. So we just bill open, and then you select the date. I click apply, and it's going to show all of the bills that I have to make a payment. So I can click on each one of these and go into make a payment. Just to let me obviously when I click on Robertson and Associates, it will bring up only his bill and his information. I'm just going to click on him to show you how that looks. Right, so as you can see, we're in Robert's bill payment screen, and it populates the bill that he has that we can pay. We can put in whatever amount that we want to, that we're actually going to pay him, or we can pay him, if you're going to pay him the full amount, you put that in there, you click save and close. But we're not going to do that right now. Or you can save and new and add. And as you know, when you click save and new, it will populate a new blank bill payment, and you could put in the customer's information there. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to close that out. The next way that we can do a bill payment is you come over here to vendors. You type in the vendor's name, but I'm just going to type in the vendor's name here. So I cannot really pronounce his name, so I'm not even going to try. Right, so bill payment. So you come down here to bill, and you see we can make a payment here, and obviously this will bring up his information to pay his bill, and we can pay it from in here. For you to be able to make a bulk payment, a one-time payment to multiple customers in QuickBooks, you come over here to the new button, you come down to under vendors, pay bills, and what we can do in this screen, you select how you're going to pay them. So I can pay it with my MasterCard, checking. If you are going to pay them with check, you start with the first check number. Hopefully you have those check numbers in order, but I'm going to actually do it with check, because obviously MasterCards, you know, that's easy. You don't have to put in a reference, and this one might be a little bit difficult. So I'm going to start with this. Let's say that our check, because you put in the number of the check that you actually wrote, because you're copying what you will have written for your customers that is in front of you. So let's say that I pay him, my check number is 3204. I'm going to let it come up to print. I'm not going to click print later. I'm going to let it come up to print so you can see that screen as well. And I can filter it here, but we don't want to filter. We're going to pay these bills that are here. In whatever order you have those checks written out in front of you, please select the bills in that particular order so that because F is not a sequence of numbers. So the reason I'm going to select in order is because Rosanahan was 3204. Let's say Norton Lumber and Building was 3205. PG and E was 3206, and Robertson and Associates was 3207. So I'm going to pay them. I'm going to leave Diego because he is a completely different number. And we're going to click save and print. I'm going to click save and print, and then we'll come back into the screen because I want to talk to you about this. So I'm going to click save and print, and when I click on that, it says 4 bills are marked as paid. You come in here, you see you're in the to be able to print your check. So select a check type and print a sample. So I can come in here and I set it all up. I'm obviously not going to print them. I could continue to set up, or I can say yes, I'm finished with setup. So yes, I'm finished with setup. It will show me the checks I have selected, and I will, as you can see, it brought it up in the order that I selected them. So 3204, and I will say click preview and print. And then when I click preview and print, obviously I'm not going to press this print button, but I just want to show you how it looks in here. You will come down and you make sure that all the information is correct. I'm going to click close. After it has printed, it will bring it populate this. So if your checks are printed correctly, you click on this. Some checks need reprinting, you click on that, and you can click on the down arrow. As you see now, it shows you all the check numbers. You click on the down arrow for that. No, keep all checks in print checks list. So you select which one is correct for you. I'm just going to say yes, they are printed correctly, and click done. And you see they're not there. Okay, so now I'm going to close out of this, and I'm going to go back into it, pay bills, and you will see all those checks has been paid. Another way that you can pay the bills in QuickBooks Online, you can click on this pay bills directly from QuickBooks. When you click on this, it will bring up a screen to set up bill payment in QuickBooks. I'm not going to click on this because it's going to populate my vendors and my clients, and I don't want to do that. So but when you're going to set yours up, just click on that and just follow the directions and the steps as needed. Okay, so we have one more check in here to pay, but we don't have the money to pay him yet, so we will pay him later. We're going to close out of him, and I am going back into expenses. This time I'm going to go to vendors. I'm going to show you, we went on him before, and you see that we don't have any money owing to him. We actually paid the check, and now it's here. As you can see, the number was 3204, and we paid that. All right, and that's it. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below, and may you have a wonderful day. Bye.